Hey folks, this is Decoherent, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2. So, we're up here near the Storm Speaker. I'm looking forward to talking to her, but I see that Zodi would like to speak with us.
Gotta wait in my lantern now. Almost feel like I can hear the soul when I jostle it around.
Well, that's just weird. So, how are you feeling? Any recent nightmares?
I did, recently with you. You were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. And in your hand, you gripped the key to Aora's end.
Yeah, I do that. Her face alights with the fierceness.
I've seen stars wreathing a statue's brow, and souls flowing like tears over gleaming Audra. And then my god headed into the heart of the storm, where he could find the darkness. Tell me what's on your mind?
Not much. So, you've been seeing Aothas in your dreams. What are your thoughts on him?
We talking during the Saints' War, or after he died?
I think after he died. Zodi puts a finger to her lips and hums thoughtfully. Why, what's the difference?
Well, before he died, he was still Aothas as the majority of my brethren know him. Aothas embodied a human, and when that human got blown to bits, we all believed Aothas died.
Yeah, I helped.
And I think a part of him did, the part he'd most closely woven into living flesh, the part that represented life, and rebirth after death. Which means the part of him that could have survived, that stormed across the Deadfire seas, was the side more aligned with obsidian, rot, and falling away. That which is death.
Well, that's not good. So, what about him leading up to and during the Saints' War?
I really only know what my folks taught me.
She scratches the back of her head, hesitant.
Aothas embodied Saint Widwin, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die.
Yeah.
As the god of rebirth, of course, Aothas would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my High Priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gone. And I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, the death part of the cycle of life. Obsidian, rot, regrowth. What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god.
Great. Alright. So, what's he been up to since his death?
Then you mean gone. Sure, maybe my god still answers to Aothas as well. Why not? But Aothas died, and death requires change. He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now.
Alright.
No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm listening.
Alright, that's it for now.
You need me, I'll be 2 whoops and a holler away.
Your southern thing is mildly annoying, lady. No offense, but it's mildly annoying. Well, should we go speak with the Storm Speaker? Let's do that, since most of this game seems to be talking with NPCs. Seated upon a chair before the bonfire, Nakara looks considerably more comfortable here in her home village. She prods absently at the coals with a long stick. Her lined face is pocked with fading scars, but there's no hostility in her calm appraisal as you approach.
I have had it shown to me on a map, the lands at the edge of the world. I did not ever think to meet a man from such a place.
Hello.
They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clary Oh thinks I chose poorly.
Alright. Doesn't look like the storm did much damage here.
To a storm speaker, the storm is a friend, gentled by a word. And Satahuzi is blessed with several storm speakers. We were able to shield the village from much of the weather.
Okay.
Some of it is mere luck. Most of our canoes were here by the shore. We did lose one of our voyagers. It will take some work to replace it.
So it seems like you and the governor don't really get along, huh?
Better than it may seem. Clary Oh can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island if he were free of his masters.
His masters? Okay, we'll come back to that. So, why do you bother doing business with them anyway? You don't seem real concerned about money.
Akira, do not all people trade for the same reason? The Valians have brought us guns, medicine, wine, and food. Some of them we have even convinced to help with the canoes. My people have come to enjoy these things. The medicine has helped many of the children recover from fever. We gain from this peace. So long as Clary Oh keeps his company masters away, we lose little.
Oh, okay, so she just means his bosses. Okay. So this giant striding around, did you guys see him?
Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is angry. The why, our priests do not know. I am only glad it has journeyed elsewhere.
So that giant is Aothas, and I need to know where he's going.
Aethys. Is it redemption you seek then? You risk much to chase a god across the sea. The Dawn Stars too wish to meet this god. What if he does not wish to be found?
I don't intend to give him that option. Will you be able to help me free my ship?
Yes, but it will take Clary Oh's assistance. Convince him, and I will aid you.
Why do you care what he thinks?
You are one of his people now. It falls on him to protect you.
So I asked you if you saw this, yes.
One of the old
So what did you
titans,
mean
say
by
the
a titan?
priests. Ngati, Andra's realm, harbors many great beasts. They say the ancestors of the Kahanga tribe, and so their queen, hold pacts with such creatures. My priests wonder if this is her doing.
Alright. Interesting, but not as productive as I would have hoped. Very interesting.
Amura's winds blow sweet upon you.
Yeah, they do that. Oh, yeah, I mean, thank you. Stealing. Well, not have anyone else to talk to? Guess we can just take the money back, that's fine. Here we go. Here's a loose crate. Hardtack, yes. Grog, yes. Wait, hold on. Are you people I can talk to? Or are you just common people loitering about?
You are joking.
I'll say the captain is quite handsome.
Ah, okay.
Sister, they are so small.
Alright, come here, people. Let's check this other hut super quick, see if there's anything loose lying about that should be joining the other things in our pockets. And we could go... Let's not poke in their houses, that seems weird. Well, okay, well, let's go take this coin purse back. That should make everyone like us, right? I say confidently. Alright. Back we go. To return a coin purse. Complete with coins, by the way. Very nice of me. Wouldn't you all agree? Yes, you would. Or else. Are you still lying about in bed? Yes, of course you are.
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry.
So I spoke to McKenna. She said that she won fairly and then you insulted her.
A surprise! The brute speaks! And you have survived the conversation in one piece.
Well, I'm not a jerk. Well, yet.
Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the savage's pride due a beating? The law is on my side.
It might help if you didn't call them savages, I'm just saying.
I refer only to Mokeha, that shark-faced harpy. May Andra's beasts feast upon her eyes.
Okay, that's weird. Rinko thrashes feebly in his bed, one fist raised defiantly.
She cheated me. Are we to lose our home for the sake of Clary Oh's alliance?
Take it easy. McKenna apologized and returned your money.
She what?
He eyes the coin purse in his hand and then angles a one-eyed glower up at you.
Let her apologize to my face, the shark spawn. Merla. What good is an apology? Does it fix my ear? Enough then. I am forgiving. You have what I asked for. I promised you a share of the coin. We leave it at that.
Sounds good.
You have saved my family, Aimiko. I say it plain. Agressima.
His head drops back onto the pillow, and he raises an arm in a weak gesture of farewell. Good for us. Aren't we great? Alright.
I'm keeping Papa company till he's better.
Right? And by the way, I'm sorry I'm not trying to imitate this accent. It just wouldn't... I just can't. It would be embarrassing for both of us. Mostly for me. Well, okay. So... I've actually run out of quests. We could go back and talk to Clary Oh again and see if he's got anything useful to say. Or we can just go keep wandering the island, but let's check him real quick. Then we'll go back to wandering. Three Skulls says I should probably not be going to the dig site yet. Alright, are you in here? Hey, buddy.
Yes? Something you need?
Apparently not. What can you tell me about this place?
Certainly.
Clary Oh stands up a little straighter and clears his throat.
It may not have the grandeur of Ostia or Enchense, but I am proud of what we have created here. We've established strong supply lines, and our research rivals any performed in the Republics on better days.
So why'd you guys build an outpost here in the first place?
Scouts reported finding Engwithan ruins along with a promising Adra vein, and the locals were welcoming enough. Any venture of this size is difficult. Even so, the hard part was not convincing people to join us, but weeding out undesirable individuals. We lowered our standards in the end.
Funny. So what about the Juana?
They keep to themselves for the most part. We have little reason to interfere, and any Juana willing to work are paid for it. We get a few of those. Perhaps village life is too simple for them. They say things are very different under Queen Onekaza II. She has unified many of the Juana under her banner.
Oh?
Ikawa is one of the last holdouts. It works fine for our purposes. She is easier to negotiate with.
Interesting, okay. Are there a lot of outposts out here?
Out there, you'll find yourself a rarity. It is an interesting feeling. The lands here belong to the Juana for now. If you ask the Royal Deadfire Company, that will not last.
Oh, and why so?
Dispatched by the Ranganui of Rawatai himself. That would be their emperor or king, perhaps.
Interesting.
If you have any questions at all, really, at your pleasure.
Alright, well thanks for your assistance. Okay, well... Well, I guess let's go wander? I don't feel like I have any direction at the moment. Alright. Maybe I needed to talk to the Juana lady a little more? I guess I'm not sure. Well, let's go look for something interesting. So, how do I leave? Leave town. Okay. So there's this woods over here. Is that a place that we could check out? It is. Oh, look at all these places. Okay, there's the dig site. What's going on here? Thick woodlands spread to the east of Port Mage, slowing your travel. Birds flitter above you and insects drone incessantly. The path eventually gives way to a game trail, and then to no path at all. You find a curiously marked tree, the bark gouged away in a pattern. The striations seem to run upward from right to left, just shy of vertical. Who's making this? Survival and perception. Well, that's obviously me. The depth and width of the gashes suggest the tusks of a boar, and the curled tufts of brown fur you find wedged into the scored wood confirms the supposition. You notice a sigil carved lightly into the wood, so faint as to be almost imperceptible. It appears to be the style of the local Juana culture, but beyond that, it looks like 3 overlapping circles. A quiet rustling in the underbrush draws your attention northward, deeper into the forest. Let's step quietly back here. Aha! Excellent. You duck silently behind a log and still your breathing. Whatever's making the sound draws nearer. Through a gap in the foliage, you make out a tall island Umana standing amongst a small sounder of wild boars. Matted copper hair hangs over his features, and boar hides drape his frame. Despite his presence, the swine seem entirely at ease. Let's say hi. Greetings. The man stands abruptly, spinning on you, his staff raised as if to strike. Nakara, then who are you? For what are you here? The Juana language thickens his accent. Well, I didn't mean to get in combat with you. Hi. Oh, okay. Adair perks up at the sight of the Boars, alternately imitating their grunts and chuckling. Only at length, in what appears to be a heel-dragging afterthought, does his attention at last turn to the strange man in their midst. Dirt darkens the fold of the man's skin. His lips curl over jagged teeth. He waves the stick at you.
No, never talk. Just go. Leave this forest. Go leave these islands. Go return from where you've been.
I mean you no harm. Can't we just talk?
Said as if a word never hurts a person. You go. Speak quickly then. Your words disturb this place.
So what exactly are you doing out here with all these Boars?
Learning. The Boar teach much about survival if one listens, if one watches. So sing. So say those who know.
Those who know, who would that be?
This question helps neither of us, I say.
Who's this? God of the Hunt. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because we got someone religious. Well, it sounds like you're speaking of Galawain.
Always you foreign sorts speak of your changing god. I say you know nothing of change, and less of the hunt.
This hasn't been a very productive exchange, has it? The man's eyes narrow. So, about these Boars of yours.
What of them then?
Why do these Boars matter so much to you?
Then I need a reason. I say I do not. That is plenty reason.
Okay. Sorry, I'm missing text I can read you here. I could get a boar? I'd like a boar of my own. I don't suppose you've got one to spare.
They are not mine to give, nor yours to take. You want a boar, friend. You go make your own.
I shall. Look, I just really want to pass through this forest.
No, your sort always want. This forest is not yours. This land is not yours. Go, leave.
I'm hunting a god. If I fail, your islands will not be spared his wrath. The man frowns and pulls a leather-wrapped pouch from within his belongings. Hand shaking, he hands it to you. Wise teeth necklace. Oh.
Then go, take this. They protect you if you speak true. They tear out your throat if no.
Okay. Okay. Tear out my throat, huh? I don't like the sound of that. +1 int, +1 history, +1 insight. Huh. Let's toss that onto Zodi? Yeah, that's fine. We can always use some more insight.
Too much and I'll grow.
Okay. Is it okay if we just kind of walk past here? Just being cool? Don't mind me. Nothing going on here. Just poking around a mysterious forest. Is there anything else in here? Let's just look around quick. I would kind of like a boar, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't need one, but it would be kind of cool. Ah, well, that's okay. An old battleground, huh? Let's go check that out. You come upon the site of an ancient battle. A ratty standard snaps in the breeze, its color leached by sun. You take some time to explore the battlefield, and find nothing of value. Alright, well, we tried. Okay, so what else do we have going on here? So, I'm assuming this means that I'll get in a fight if I go over there. So maybe let's not do that quite yet. A solitary rice farm. Looks bountiful enough to welcome trade. Okay, well, we don't need any rice. Yeah, here's the footprints. They go that way. Okay, let's check this side. I didn't actually look over here. I kind of panicked and just went to the easy side. Anything over here? A burial site. Juana tribes typically heap their dead into pyres or give their bodies to the sea, but mounds like this suggests that ranks of honor, wealth, and distinction were buried nearby. You come across an ancient site once used for sky burials. On a large stone slab is a scattering of old kith bones and a collection of urns of various sizes. You take some time to search, and find nothing. Well, I suck at finding, that's for sure. Well, I don't really want to get into a fight. Is there any way past it? It's just that, like, this whole three skull thing worries me greatly. Well, let's poke in it. What's the worst that could happen, right? The trail before you seems thoroughly disturbed by erratic tracks, the sparse plants to the immediate sides of the path thoroughly mangled. A struggle may have occurred here. Okay, let's search the area. Is that who I want? Yep. A success. It takes you only a few moments to make sense of the chaos. No blood spatter suggests that it was not a fight, and you easily identify the clawed prints of Zarups? The tracks seem recent. A dry and ropey vine has been pulled taut across the path and inexpertly covered in dirt. Beyond, a group of robed figures cringe and cower at a nearby river's bend. Each is frozen in place, ashen and gray, like statues carved of soot. Okay, well, let's disarm the trap. Should we, or should we just leave it? Now, let's disarm it. Someone will step on it. Although the trap seems simple, you take care as you disarm it and collect its component parts. Okay, we've gained a corrosive cloud trap. Okay, neat. Acid, excellent. Alright, let's continue cautiously forward. You continue down the path without further interference. Okay. Well, that was a little weird. But I don't want to go into the dig site because the quest log strongly suggests that I will immediately die. Okay, what is this? Fresh fruit. Okay, cool. Well, ooh, a shipwreck. You find an abandoned dhow half buried in the sand. Wind whistles through gaping holes in its hull, making the sun-bleached wood crack and moan. Unopened cargo crates lie scattered about the wreckage. And find an old tattered flag. Okay. So these are the colors of the Huana that bear their wayfinders. Okay, that's cool. And find a barrel full of drink. Yay! Milk. Everyone likes milk. Should we keep looking? And find some usable ship supplies. Yay! There's nothing of value left. Okay. Well, actually, I see that this is not... Yeah, let's go explore the dig site. We can always turn around and run, I hope. Maybe? Or we'll die messily. You know. Okay, here we are. Oh, we all just leveled up. Okay. Okay. So for me, I think I want either survival or metaphysics. I think I'll go with survival. And then I think I'll go with mechanics, maybe? I mean, we could go with athletics. Yeah, let's put a point in athletics, because I want to go second wind. I want that available. Okay, now we've got some more spells available to us. So what should we do? Should we do a passive benefit? Something like this? We could. That might be alright. Because I'm not going to be able to afford to use these things all the time. I like the idea of keeping them all flanked. That's kind of cool. No, let's try a Whisper of Treason. That sounds cool. Yeah. Ooh, I get more weapon proficiencies. Oh, cool. Okay, what else would I like to use? Ooh, this is exciting. We've already got some points into the Arquebus. I'm not totally sure how to say that. So we could put some points into shields. That might not be a bad idea. I do so love my sword and board. Medium shield? Deflection, accuracy -4. That's not great. Deflection +4. Or a large shield. Accuracy -8. Let's see here. So if I use a small shield to better intercept melee weapon attacks, when missed by melee weapons, gain increased accuracy for your next weapon attack. Let's try that. Cool. Now let me guess, it's not a small shield that I have, right? Do I have a shield? I don't even have a shield. Okay, that's not great. Here we go. Small shield. Perfect. That's way cooler. Alright. So now we have a sword and a small shield. Just a sword, huh? Nothing better than that? Nope, just a sword. Okay, next up. So, I'm told, by the way, that I should have actually used a dare for, like a tank, but too late now. Let's see here. Let's put a point into bluffing. Sleight of hand? Maybe? No, why don't you get athletics as well? Because I want second wind. That seems like that'll be really useful for basically everybody. Okay, so now, you could pick up Smoke Veil. Ooh, that's cool. Blinding Strike, yep. And the rest of our points are in things like One-Handed, Dirty Fighting, that sounded cool. And I still think so. Then a bunch of not very interesting, boring passives. Yeah, Backstab's only good if you start from invisible. Should we go with Smoke Bomb? Yeah, that could get you out of trouble for sure. Yeah, that would actually synergize great with Backstab, but I can only get one at the moment. And what else should you get here? Well, if I'm going to sword and board him, even though he's a rogue, which means that I'm wrong, maybe I should get some points in daggers. So Parrying Blade trades damage for deflection against melee. Or we could go two-hand. You know what? I'm going to go with half sword. Again, this is probably totally wrong. And I apologize. Okay, next up. So we've been stacking magic on you, and I think that's a good idea. Let's just go with Arcana for no particular reason. And you've already got 4 points in religion. That's pretty good. History, diplomacy? How about history? Yeah. And, oh, look at all these buttons for you. Okay. So we already looked at these, right? Did we? Yes. So I was doing CC with her, right? A slow-moving energetic projection of faith, returning health to allies and inflicting freeze damage. Huh. That's pretty cool. Maybe we should do that. Healing and DPS? Yeah, let's do that. And now you get some points in. So, I don't know what it is she's using. I forgot to look. Okay. Should we do a magical thing for her? Attacks with greater energy. No. Can I shoot from range with a wand? Can I get out of this a second here and take a look? So what are you even rocking? You're using a sickle. A sickle and a lantern, which is a small shield. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's pretty weird. It's too bad there's no points for sickles, and you've already got a point in small shields, so that's pretty cool. She's actually got a bunch of points. You know what? Let's do it anyway. I apologize for doing it wrong. Alright, let's take a look around here quick.
Watch your weight.
What? Zodi bends double, hands resting briefly on her knees before she wipes sweat from her brow. Huffing to catch her breath, she glances to you with a bright smile.
If you'll spare me a minute, I'd like to perform a last rite for these poorly departed souls.
Sure, go for it.
Please, Watcher. Without my guidance, they might have a hard time finding the light.
Fine, go for it.
Mighty kind of you.
She grins happily. With 2 intense strides forward, she unsheathes her sickle and lantern, fluidly swinging each in a series of well-practiced movements. Chanting, whirling, weapon slicing the air, Zodi's voice lilts and falls in an invocation, a summons to any departed lingering in the area.
This here's a final call for all souls. Last stop for the lost. Gather round now, I'll cut you loose and haul you into the light.
Swinging the lantern faster and faster, Zodi plants her thighs wide and then thrusts her arms up high over her head. The lantern rattles in her grip, and the light from within flares blindingly bright. In the silence of your held breath, it seems almost like a soul should sift up from one of the corpses, quivering in the air before siphoning into the lantern's fading brilliance. But the ashen bodies are bereft of souls, and in the end, Zodi's light fades without acquiring anything. Yeah, it's 'cause the god ate him.
Well, I had to try.
Her triumphant smile ebbs from her face, leaving her expression as drab as the mud smudged on her cheek.
It's my honored duty to reap and shepherd departed souls during their journey to being reborn. With Aethys dead, me and the other reapers gotta gather as many souls as we can. We'll keep them safe until Gon returns to hell and can take them into his divine embrace.
Oh. Okay. What do you mean by that?
I'm keeping lost souls. And here.
Well, yeah, we knew about that.
And that's all I care to say for now. Let's go.
All right, fair enough. So, then these corpses. Copper pyre. Okay. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. All right. Yeah. Yeah, not great. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's take a break here. When we come back then we'll investigate this area. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.